यूएस इंडिया रिलेशंस इस वक्त व्यापार और व्यवहार दोनों को लेकर खट्टे मीठे दौर से गुजर रहे हैं। ऐसे में वॉशिंगटन डीसी में भारतीय सरकार ने नए इंडियन एम्बेसडर सुब्रमण्यम जयशंकर को नियुक्त किया है। कार्यभार संभालते समय से ही उनके सामने ढेरों चुनौतियां हैं। कुछ सप्ताह पूर्व ही उन्होंने इंडियन एम्बेसी में अपना कार्यभार संभाला। समय निकाल अब वे प्रवासी भारतीय समुदाय से व्यक्तिगत स्तर पर मिल रहे हैं। इसी कड़ी में बृहस्पतिवार 27 फरवरी को यूनियन लीग ऑफ शिकागो में भारतीय कौंसलवास ने उनके सम्मान में स्वागत समारोह का आयोजन किया। मिडवेस्ट स्थित कई नामी ग्रामी हस्तियां नए इंडियन एम्बेसडर टू यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स सुब्रमण्यम जयशंकर के स्वागत समारोह में शामिल हुए, उनसे व्यक्तिगत स्तर पर मुलाकात की। एम्बेसडर जयशंकर ने प्रवासी भारतीय समुदाय की उपलब्धियों और चुनौतियों को जानने का प्रयास किया। स्वागत समारोह संबोधित करते हुए उन्होंने कहा कि वे शिकागो में सभी से मिल प्रसन्न थे।
Well, it's good to be here. I don't think the weather's that bad. In fact, it's quite bracing, and certainly people are warm, and it's good. Chicago, is a very important city. It's got a mystique. It's associated with the heart of America, and it's a place where we have a big community. We have a long relationship with the city. I think for most Indians, people would remember Swami Vivekananda more than 100 years ago. So I think there's history here, there's business here, there's a community here. We have a consulate here for a long time, and so I'm really very pleased to be here.
As you've taken over as an ambassador, what will be your first priority, and what the role diaspora can play to make this strengthening the relationship?
Well, I think the relationship is good. It's very solid. I think what it requires is people to work on it and build on it. And I'm sure that will happen. Yes, we will have our small issues here and there. And I think we are also passing through a time when trade issues have become a little more prominent. Of course, in the United States, you hear mainly the American trade concerns. There are also Indian issues. So, when I look at the relationship, I am completely convinced that we are on to a good relationship. I think the political convergence works for us. I think the business opportunities work for us. I think the Indian community is a great, unique bond between us. What we need to do is to work through these problems that we have in the relationship. That requires attention, requires detail, it requires problem solving. I think if you do that, I'm completely convinced this relationship will be in good shape. And you ask me, what do I expect of the Indian community? Look, the community is now coming of age. We are today, Indian Americans, 1% of the population. And I think about 40% of the community is born in the United States. And you can see the change, not just in numbers. You can see the change in attitude. The fact that so many people are running for office, as you pointed out, itself is a change. And I think it will be a great thing for the community if you have more people in the public arena. People who will speak up not only for the community, but people who will speak up for the relationship. I think if we have more people, more Indian Americans in public life, speaking up for the relationship, I think the relationship will be a whole lot stronger.
आजकल सभी जगह चाय